Hey YouTube, Sample Sounds here, bringing you some UU battles today. I figured after yesterday and not doing so well in the UU tier, I thought I'd bring you some older battles where I show that I'm not as bad as I was yesterday. So for the team preview, this first battle against some guy named $SWAQQKIng99. Yeah, just a guy that wants to have swag, I guess. You know, that's really stupid. But yeah, anyway, looks like he has a rain team with Tornadus, Kabutops, Kingdra, Ludicolo, Bronzong, and Heracross. It's a fairly threatening team, fairly well-designed team too. On my side, I have Registeel, does a bunch of different shenanigans. Rhyperior take physical hits just as well as Registeel, and yeah, dished out some damage as well. Mismagius, spin blocker, because I do have rocks on either Registeel or Rhyperior, I can't remember which. As well as a really good special attacker. Mew is a baton passer for my duck, aka Porygon 2. Basically, it'll set up Iron Defense, Amnesia, Nasty Plot, and then I think it baton passes after that. And then I have my Porygon 2, I think it's an Eviolite, 3 attacks and recover, just as standard Porygon 2. And then I have Bisharp, which is, I believe, Focus Sash and 4 attacks. So let's get into the battle. He starts off with Tornadus. As I start off with Registeel, he taunts me so I can't get up my rocks or anything. So I figured, might as well just stay in, go for Iron Heads, maybe get some flinches, but I doubt it because I'm really slow as balls. He goes for a Hydro Pump as I go for a Thunder Wave, crippling the Kingdra. And then I decide to get up my rocks now, and he gets fully paralyzed. So yeah, you can already feel the shenanigans coming. I go for an Iron Head, he flinches. I go for another Iron Head, he gets paralyzed. Well, yeah, you see where this is going, right? I get a crit on an Iron Head, he misses a Hydro Pump. So basically that's 5 turns of lulls and whatnot. And then he flinches again to an Iron Head. At this point, he's complaining that I'm killing him and whatnot. He went ugh after like the 5th or 6th one. Then he decides to go on Bronzong for more Rain Dance, and I Thunder Wave him. Then I decide to curse up a little bit so I can have more defense and more attack. And then he goes for Hydro Pump, misses. This is why you shouldn't use Hydro Pump over Surf, because it misses a lot. And basically he goes MFG, which I believe stands for My Fucking God or something like that. Something stupid. But yeah, I decide to go for some Iron Heads. He finally kills me with a crit Hydro Pump. So yeah. Anyway, that's gone with that. Now I start getting haxed, because Stone Edge misses twice, and yeah, he kills me with a Giga Drain. It kind of sucked, but I didn't really care at the time because I figured I might be able to win. And then he goes for a Hydro Pump, hits me, doesn't kill, thank God, and then I kill him with a Shadow Ball after +2 with the Nasty Plot. He goes in Tornadus, dies to a Thunderbolt after setting up the Rain Dance, and then he comes in with Kabutops, has that Swift Swim ability, so outspeeds, obviously. I don't know why he went for Aqua Jet. Who knows? Yeah, I go into my Bisharp, take a Waterfall, not even down to my Sash, and then I kill it with a Brick Break. But yeah, Heracross comes in, I figure at this point I'm gonna lose anyway, because it's a Heracross. And yeah, I go into Mew hoping to get some stuff off onto my duck, but it doesn't happen. And yeah, I have to finish off with the second coming, the Porygon 2, and it doesn't happen. But yeah, I killed a Heracross though, which made me feel really great. But he still beats me because I can't touch Bronzong. Let's just be serious about that. So that was the first battle against SWAQQKING. It was a fairly decent battle, to be quite honest. And now for the second battle. I changed a little bit my team. I changed Rhyperior and Mew to Xatu and Azelf, just for some more, I don't know, just a little bit more power. And then I changed my Registeel set a little bit. I think I also changed a little bit more with my sets. I don't really remember, but yeah. You won't really see Xatu and Azelf in this battle. It's against the same guy. Right off the bat, he asked me to forfeit, because he's thinking that he's going to win again, but you're going to see that's not the case. So let's get to the battle. I start off with Miss Magius, as he starts off with Tornadus. He goes for a taunt, thinking I'll set up or whatever, and then I Thunderbolt and paralyze him, which was quite funny. He sets off the Rain Dance before dying to a Thunderbolt, comes in with Kingdra, and misses with a Hydro Pump. As I go for Shadow Ball. He goes for Hydro Pump, killing off my Miss Magius, which kind of sucked, but again, it didn't really matter. So I bring in Registeel, go for a Thunder Wave, and yeah, I'm just gonna end up killing this Kingdra with Iron Heads. And there's one flinch. Can we go for two? Yes, we can. Look at that. Look at that. Just all the shenanigans with Registeel. So Registeel taking out Kingdra twice against this guy. Then he brings in the Heracross, goes for Stone Edge, which is really stupid. I go for Thunder Wave. The rain stops just then, so there's that. And then I go for my Rocks, figuring he'd switch out or whatever. And then I go for Thunder Wave on the Bronzong, which I don't know why I do that. I just want to get some para-flinching going on. And then I go for Thunder Wave, figuring he would switch out again, but he doesn't, which kind of sucked for me. But I didn't really care, because, yeah, I can just go for Iron Heads, flinch the crap out of Bronzong. He goes for Hydro Pump on me and hits, bringing me really far down, so I go for a rest. Oh, no, not yet. I go for Iron Heads just to get some more flinching action and paralyzing and just having some fun. At this point, he's complaining again, and he's being like, man, this is freaking annoying and takes 0 skill and blah da 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 da. Cheap tactics, but whatever, I don't care. It's a strategy just like Rain is, and he kills my Registeel anyway, so I don't understand why he's complaining. So I bring in Tails, the Azelf, just to get momentum, because I knew he'd switch out, and I go for U-turn. Bring in the awesomeness that is the Bisharp, aka Chessman. He goes for Rain Dance to get his rain back up, then he goes for Reflect, but I go for Brick Break, getting rid of that Reflect. Almost killed the Kabutops, but I kill it with a Sucker Punch, so yeah, goodbye. Get out. You don't come into my town and mess with me. So his Heracross comes in, already paralyzed. I go for Iron Heads, because that's really my best option. And after I kill his Heracross, he just forfeits. So there's that. Those are the two battles against the same guy. $ SWAQQKING99. I don't know. It was okay battles, and I figured I'd bring them up at the same time since they were against the same person. But yeah, if you like these battles, leave a like, have any suggestions, or just want to say something, comment, and if you like me and want to see some more, subscribe. And until later, see ya.